Hello everyone, my name is Haoshen Xu. Today I'm going to present our group project on suggesting how to improve the San Francisco airport performance. So first I'm going to talk about the Canova. So for the context, we are serve as an advisors for San Francisco airport to help the execution teams like CFO, CMOs, and manager of the security and back office. Their needs is to need a recommendation for what can be done to improve the general performance of the airport, and also we are supposed to find out what keeps San Francisco airport from reaching their number one goals, and we're looking at those information could be fixed that will depend on the customer ratings in different categories. So these are our framed questions and visions. So for the first questions from 2016 and 17, what are the three lowest rating factors that need to be improved? So here we will use descriptive statistics. And the second question is, does Wi-Fi contribute the most in the overall impression of San Francisco Airport? And also, we think if there's any other factors that creates a difference in the overall impressions. And we'll use logistic regression for this test. And the third question is what categories of the rating are higher for premium customers comparing to non-premium customers? So basically, we're producing a contingent tables that comparing premium and non-premium customers, and we'll run the chi-square test to test on different categories. Next, and after we run our testing, then here's the solutions to those three questions. So for both 2016 and 17, we think restaurant facility, shopping facility, and Wi-Fi are the three lowest categories. And we also find out that the Wi-Fi actually is the most important factor to the overall impression of the San Francisco airport. And when we are considering both premium and non-premium customers, we actually find out that the premium customers are less satisfied about basically all the categories of the service, like Wi-Fi, shopping facilities, restroom cleanliness, and overall cleanliness. So based on those, we we have the following recommendations to the managing teams that we think what they can do is to keep monitoring the Wi-Fi service quality, and actually they should provide a annual upgrade for the Wi-Fi service that could help improve their customer experience. And also for the second part, we think that the business department should reconsidering their selection process for their restaurant and shopping facilities. That way, the customers in for our airport could have their favorable restaurants or shopping brands in the airport, and that I think will actually help to improve the customer rating on these two categories. And for the third recommendations, we think our managers in the cleaning department have to improve their supervisions on the cleaners' work performance. That way, that means that each worker should be should be clearly responsible for their own specific areas, and the general cleanliness for the airport should be maintained as a high standards all year round. And then let me introduce how we're gonna achieve those recommendations for the whole project. First, we run the descriptive. We gather the descriptive statistics of the basic information on different categories of ratings. And for the second questions, we run the logistic regressions analysis to test on the relationship between different categories ratings and the overall impressions as our outcomes. And also for the third questions, as I discussed, is like we create a contiguous tables for premium and non-premium customers and run the chi-square test to see if there's a difference for their ratings on different categories. So the first argument is that what are the three lowest rating factors? So we use the tabulate functions in the jump to run on both 2016 and 2017's customer survey data. And then we are comparing the means of each ratings in different categories. And then we rank the ratings. So we get the chart, the bar chart in this slides, and we can see that the restaurant, the store, the Wi-Fi is clearly the three lowest ratings among the all categories. And we can see that especially restaurant and stores, they are the two categories that run below 4 rate of 4. That is obviously the two lowest categories in the list. So as Wi-Fi. And for the second argument, is Wi-Fi rating higher, the overall impression higher? That means if Wi-Fi is the most important factors to the overall impressions. So we use the fit model functions in the jump, and we set X, which is the independent variables, to be all the different rating factors in the surveys, and Y to be, which is our dependent variables, to be the overall impressions on San Francisco airport. And we can see that based on the results, the log worth equals for the Wi-Fi equals to 25.18 in 2016 and 24.27 in 2017. And that means the log worth is significantly positive and also is the highest in the list. So it's convincible that we can see Wi-Fi is the most important factor influencing the overall impressions. And if there's other important factors, including like shopping, restaurant facilities in both years. And for the third argument, we divided our customers into premium and non-premium customers based on their frequency of flying with San Francisco airport. And we actually coding the time flows into 0 and 1 to distinguish the premium customer. And then we use fit X by Y functions in the jump. Then we examine the chi-square test to look at the Mustard plot. The premium customers are less satisfied with shopping facilities, Wi-Fi, overall cleanness and restaurant cleanness. And here is an example of our chi-square test. We can see that 0 represents the non-premium customer actually have a higher a rate of 5 than premium customers. So in conclusions to our analysis, we can see that Wi-Fi is actually rated poorly by the customers, and also it is affect the customer overall impression most effectively. So we think for San Francisco airport, they need to seriously upgrade their Wi-Fi services. And the second point is like we think restaurant facility and the shopping facility are rated poorly as well. And for our premium customers, they are not satisfied with shopping facilities. So I think San Francisco airport, they need to provide better favorable brands for their restaurant and shopping to improve the customer services. And then the final conclusion is that premium customer are expected to have a higher expectation on all kinds of services in the airport, including the cleanliness and the restroom hygienes. So that way, we think the airport should improve their supervision on their general cleanliness to maintain the high standards of their cleaning services all year round. And that's all for my presentations for the project. Thank you very much.